Welcome to Peaceful Sleep 101. In today's episode, we will discover the most important question: why we need sleep to stay alive. Every night, we surrender to something mysterious. We close our eyes, drift away, and enter a world where time dissolves, thoughts scatter, and consciousness fades. We call it sleep, but have you ever wondered why we spend nearly 1/3 of our lives unconscious? Why do we need sleep so desperately that, without it, our minds and bodies begin to fall apart? Today, we'll explore one of biology's greatest necessities: why we need sleep to stay alive. Part 1. The biological mystery of sleep. For centuries, scientists thought sleep was a passive state, a simple time of rest. But modern neuroscience has revealed something far more complex. Sleep is an active, life-sustaining process. While you're asleep, your brain doesn't just turn off. It performs deep biological maintenance, restoring, organizing, and protecting every part of your body, from your immune system to your memory, from emotional balance to creativity. Sleep touches every cell and every thought. Without it, we unravel. Part 2. Sleep and the brain. Let's start with the brain. During wakefulness, our neurons are constantly firing, processing information, and building new connections. This creates a kind of biological clutter, waste products that accumulate as we think, feel, and experience the world. At night, when we enter deep sleep, something remarkable happens. The brain's cleaning system, called the glymphatic system, kicks into high gear. Cerebrospinal fluid washes through the brain tissue, flushing away toxins like beta amyloid, a compound linked to Alzheimer's disease. In other words, deep sleep is like a nightly detox, keeping your mind sharp and your neurons healthy. Without this cleansing, brain function declines rapidly. Concentration fades, memory suffers, and even simple decisions become difficult. Sleep is literally brain maintenance. Part 3. Memory and learning. But the brain does more than just clean itself while you sleep. It also learns. During the day, we absorb enormous amounts of information. When we sleep, especially during REM sleep, the brain sorts and stores that information, deciding what's important, what to forget, and what to strengthen. Memories are replayed, reorganized, and integrated into existing knowledge. That's why pulling an all-nighter before a test rarely helps. You might study more, but without sleep, the brain can't file those memories correctly. It's not just about rest, it's about wisdom. Sleep helps turn experiences into understanding. Part 4. The body's repair system. While the brain restores itself, the body follows suit. During deep sleep, the pituitary gland releases growth hormone, which stimulates tissue repair, muscle recovery, and cell regeneration. Your immune system becomes stronger, repairing the damage caused by stress, sunlight, and everyday wear. Even your metabolism depends on sleep. When you don't get enough rest, hormones like ghrelin and leptin become unbalanced, increasing hunger and cravings for sugar and carbs. That's why chronic sleep deprivation is linked to obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. Sleep is not laziness, it's biological rejuvenation. Part 5. Emotional balance and mental health. Beyond physical health, sleep is deeply tied to our emotional well-being. When you're sleep deprived, your amygdala, the brain's emotional center, becomes overactive. This makes you more reactive, anxious, and stressed. Meanwhile, the prefrontal cortex, the logical, rational part of your brain, becomes weaker. The result: you feel emotions more intensely, but control them less effectively. Sleep acts as a nightly therapy session, allowing the brain to process emotional memories and calm the nervous system. It's your built-in stress relief. Without it, small problems feel enormous, and happiness feels harder to reach. Part 6. Evolutionary importance. If sleep is so essential, why did evolution allow it? A state where we're vulnerable, unaware, and inactive. Because the benefits far outweigh the risks. Every species on Earth, from insects to whales, experiences some form of sleep or rest cycle. That tells us something profound. Sleep is ancient and universal, woven into the very fabric of life. For humans, it may have evolved as a time for brain repair, memory consolidation, and energy conservation. Even though it seems risky to shut down, evolution kept it, because life simply can't function without it. Part 7. What happens without sleep? When we deprive ourselves of sleep, the effects appear fast. After just 24 hours awake, coordination and judgment decline, as if you were legally drunk. After several days, the immune system weakens, blood pressure rises, and the brain begins to experience microsleeps. Seconds-long lapses in consciousness. Prolonged sleep deprivation can even lead to hallucinations, paranoia, and memory loss. In rare cases, total lack of sleep can be fatal. We don't just need sleep, we depend on it for survival. Conclusion: sleep is not wasted time. It's one of the most important biological processes keeping us alive. It cleanses the brain, repairs the body, balances emotions, and preserves memory. It connects the mind and body in a nightly ritual that has shaped life for millions of years. So tonight, when you close your eyes and drift into sleep, remember, you're not escaping the world. You're doing the most life-sustaining thing your body can do. Because to sleep is to survive. Rest isn't weakness. It's the foundation of life.